Hello everybody, I loved reading your comments of last week's video about trusting your gut. Isn't it exciting to at least know what your gut says? And then it takes a little while sometimes for us to follow through and really activate that intuition, that gut feeling into positive creation in our life. So this video is devoted to helping you take one inchworm step. You don't have to actually implement the whole thing. I talk about inchworm. Bit by bit we move forward. So in this video I'm going to invite you to really think about what it was that intuition, or if you didn't do last week's video and you want to do this week's, what does your gut say that you're tolerating too much? And how do you listen to it? What's that intuitive knowing that's nagging and talking to you? And what is that higher brain override saying, no, that can't be true? Or maybe it's giving you excuses as to why that's not possible. And that's why this video is here for you. So let's talk about activating that gut knowing into positive creation, okay? Honestly, this is how I've created my life. I've really followed my gut knowing, my intuition, and then I've come up with a plan to step by step implement it. I didn't do it all in one day. You don't have to eat the whole thing in one bite. As they say, bit by bit, bite by bite, you're allowed to move forward into that activating your gut intuition into your life, okay? So first I want you to just imagine bringing in a higher consciousness of that gut activation. Just imagine it as energy. Imagine you can bring in that knowing of what you really want to do into the physical body. Putting one hand on your heart, one on your second chakra, and just kind of breathe in. And imagine that higher knowing dripping down all the way to fill the pelvis. Because the pelvis is where our personal power is held. Our second chakra, front and back, is the power to implement what we get in our gut. Okay? So we're going to activate that second chakra and really going to awaken the power. And I'm going to ask you to let your brain turn off, because it can come up with excuses as why not to do something, okay? So kind of breathe into your body, come down lower into the body. Imagine that higher self connecting to the power in your second chakra. Connecting breath with awareness, breathing into the second chakra, letting the energy in your head drop to the second chakra. And now I want you to feel into what is the first step in activating that gut knowing. What's the first step? And if you want to, kind of think about 2 to 3, because my brain just went 3 steps forward. So, you know, follow your own rhythm, okay? But at least 1 step, all right? So breathe into your pelvis and really, really feel in to that first step at least. What is that? And then imagine any doubts going away, and I want you to visualize that step already completed. It's done. And now I want you to visualize you've already followed your gut. You're at the end point. You're 10 steps down the line, okay? And then breathe into that second chakra. See it done. Nice, nice. And then kind of get curious. Is there any negative belief or emotion? Sometimes it's just plain fear or insecurity that comes up. And in the next video, I'll teach you how to deal with that. But let's end with you really breathing into that second chakra, really anchoring into that visualization. Feel it as an emotion and sensation in the second chakra that you've already followed your gut knowing. Breathe in for 3 or 2 and 1. Nurture that feeling throughout the day. And if there's any negative emotion that comes up, let it go for now. Go back to the positive feeling of it already being done. And I'll help you in the next video shift the energy of any emotion or belief in the way. Sending you love and blessings along the way.